Okay, everybody, so I decided I'm going to do a video, I'm going to try to do a video of how I get my recorded tones. A lot of people have been asking me where do I put my mics, how do I get the sounds that I'm getting. Not that my sounds are great or anything, but I think they have like a kind of a raw amp quality to them that a lot of more processed stuff doesn't have. I don't use any post-processing at all. Everything that you hear in all my clips has always been just straight up guitar. Lately I've been using a limiter on the master track so I can get my volume up, but I'm not using it enough to change the tone. So basically what I'm going to do here is show you how to get a mic placement tone, or how I get my tone using mic placement and all that good stuff. So first thing I'll do, obviously the DAW setup recording. I'll put my headphones on. I've got Sennheiser HD 280s right there. Let's see if I can get it in the camera. The camera is pointing towards the cab, so I can show you the mic placement stuff. So all I really do is I start with just the SM57. You want to cram this up against the grill, so it's as close as it can be without actually touching the grill. And basically all I'm going to do now is adjust it until I hear a sound coming out of the headphones that I like. So I start with the microphone on axis, just straight ahead, pointing straight at the center of the dust cap of the speaker. I'll put my headphones on and I'll start playing, and this will give me an idea of what tone I'm getting with this mic placement. It's kind of a harsh, kind of a high, upper, mid kind of presency sound. Too much high end for me. So what I'm going to do is adjust it accordingly. So if you want less high end, you want to go towards the outside of the speaker. And we'll just adjust it in small increments, because if you adjust it too much, then it's going to completely screw up everything that you've been trying to do. So we'll start adjusting. You can hear slight changes in the tone as I turn that mic, right? So my headphone volume wasn't up loud enough, so you want to make sure that your headphone volume is up loud enough so that all you're hearing in the headphones is just what's coming from the microphone. You don't want to hear any bleed through of the cab getting past your cans. So my recommendation for that would be to start at a low volume. You know what your amp sounds like, so you can have an idea of how it's going to sound at higher volume, but start with the amp on a lower volume, get it to where you like the mic position and the sound that's coming out, and then turn it up, turn the amp up louder. So now we'll keep going with this. I think that sounds pretty good, but for the sake of argument, we're going to move the mic around a little bit more. All I'm going to do is move it side to side, because that's the easiest way to move it with this type of mic stand. So we'll just move it and I'll play while I'm moving it, and you'll see how the tone changes. Now what I just noticed is that my microphone is a little bit lower in position than it normally is, so I'm going to raise it up and point it a little bit upwards compared to what it is now. You can see just that little ½ an inch of movement made a big difference in the sound. The tone's a lot like bigger and harder sounding. And now we can adjust it sideways again until I get something that I like how it sounds coming through the headphones. All right, and now I think that sounds pretty good. And you can see that even just slight little, ½ inch, ¼ inch movement will make a big difference in how your recorded tone is going to come out. And the goal here is to get the best recorded tone possible without using post-processing, because that's what's going to give you your best tone possible after post-processing as well. And just for a kind of a point of reference thing, you can start from the center and work your way outward, but also you may want to start from the outside and work your way in, because it'll give your ears a different frame of reference. Like, everything's going to sound muffled compared to what you have in the center. If you start from the center, everything's going to sound brighter compared to what you have on the outer ring of the speaker as you move inward. So it's a good idea to start from the inside, move out a little bit, start from the outside, move in a little bit, and see which one you like the best based on that. Either way, your ears are going to have a different point of reference when you start moving it in versus when you start moving it out. So it's good to just get both of those points of reference and kind of adjust accordingly to what you need. So I'll just like fuck around on this a little bit and show you the tone that I'm getting from this just, less than 10 minutes of setting up and recording and all that stuff. So alright, I hope that helped out some of you guys that have been asking me about the tones and stuff, and I hope that helps in general for anybody that's looking for how to get a a somewhat okay recorded tone. Again, my clips aren't the best, but there's kind of a naturalness to them that a lot of guys that have a lot of post-processing and stuff don't have with their clips. And I mean, people make way better clips than I do, but I haven't seen an actual tutorial on how to get a good recorded tone. So there you go. Thanks for checking it out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See ya.